turn that guy on. That guy is connected.
Sorry there. This is plenty hot, that's for sure. So Drew, can you hear me okay? Drew can't hear me yet. Yes, he can.
Yep. And I'm picking it up. I'm picking it up from the YouTube feed. Keep talking for a second.
Okay. So here we are tonight at the North Cascade Audubon Society membership meeting, and this will be our first in-person meeting in, I can't even remember when. I think it was since February 2020, which is one heck of a long time ago. And it's great to have the crowd here that we do have tonight, but I think that we also have a great crowd on YouTube watching as well. Because of COVID, we were hoping to be in a different place, but that's where we're at anyway.
Perfect. Came through crystal clear, no interference. I need to dial up the audio just a little bit in order to get it to a nice level.
Okay.
But I mean,
so you can hear in the room really well too.
I can hear it in the room just great, and I can hear it through the headphones on the screen just fine. The only issue is as I'm trying to listen to this, I'm also getting it from here, and I'm trying to balance it.
Okay, but you're not getting any feedback.
But I'm not getting feedback on the screen. No.
Right, because this is pointing this way, not at the speaker.
Yep.
Which helps.
Yep. And then all I need to do now, the last thing I need to do is I need to figure out the color temperature settings that I need to have.
Okay.
Come back here again.
Okay, so if I'm looking this way, is it still picking up all right? How about that? Is that a little? Because sometimes, like I said, the speaker, especially if we have the pointer where they can change the slide progression with the pointer, then they often stand like this, when they're changing the channel or changing the slide. So does this work still?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
The one issue, okay. Say a sentence and then stop.
Say a sentence and stop. Okay, well here you see in the gallery we're learning about how line and color can be used to express emotion.
Okay, I am getting an echo. So if I get interference, I'm getting an echo. So let me dial down this guy just a little bit. Alright, try now.
So what are we getting up there?
What's that? Somebody got the door open. I'm on third floor.
Oh, that's the door.
Yeah, I saw the door there. Yeah, I think it's up on third. Somebody opened that up. Alright, talking to the mic.
I couldn't figure out. I thought it was maybe something coming off the projector.
No.
Okay, are you getting any? In the gallery, we're learning about how line and color can be used to express emotion. You can see how lines and color evoke emotion in headwear too. Let's look at some examples.
It's interesting. I am getting echo. So I need to figure out a way to split the audio. Alright, I'll have to think about that. I'm not getting interference, I'm just getting echo. Because what's happening is it's picking up exactly what you're saying when you say it. But then it also coming through this and picking that up a split second after. So it sounds like you're repeating yourself.
So, like right now, I'd turn this off, so right.
Yeah, if you turn that off. Now I'm talking. I'm not going to get echo. I'm just going to get the feed from you. So talk for a second.
So now you're getting just the feed from the digital mic. Correct? Okay. So you might have to put the mic back there just to pick it up off of.
Yeah, I could try to pick it up off of just what's coming through here and just get it that way. That's an option. Why don't we try that? And then I can just play it means I can use something else. The other option is splitting the feed from here. Like it's all mixed back in the projectionist room, so I could run a cord that brings that out here. But let's try.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that.
Oh, you mean, oh, I see. So it's more of a direct.
That thing runs into that wall there.
Right.
But it runs through the building back to the mixing box right here.
Mixing box, right.
So I could try to run something out of the mixing box down into here to be the audio, and then I would have it at its root source.
Root source.
And it wouldn't be picking up from ambient sound.
Right.
But go up there and talk into the mic for just a second.
So here we are, and I've got a good example in the slide of color and line. In the gallery, we're learning about how line and color can be used to express emotion. You can see how lines and color evoke emotion and headwear too.
It's okay. It's still giving me some echo. Probably the best idea is to, instead of trying to pick it up ambient, is to bring in whatever that audio is into a feed. So I'm going to need to split it out.
It's picking up my voice as well as off of this.
Yeah, it's still giving me an echo of some kind, and I don't know quite what it is. Like, here, if you want to listen, I can go up there and talk.
What if you point it like? I wonder if you point at a different direction. Yeah, I'm just curious about pointing this. I mean, this is like.
Yeah, it's a pretty open mic.
It's an omnidirectional mic.
Yeah.
But I wonder if sometimes, because like I'm in a band and we had sound equipment and.
I mean, the best feed I'm going to get is if I can split.
Right. No, I understand that.
Split that anyway.
I understand. Can you do? How do you do that? I mean, you know the equipment.
Well, and I'm so happy. But in here, here's our mixer.
Yeah.
And the question is whether I can run a feed that splits, that comes out of the mixer into a 3.5 millimeter, that I can just run around the corner to me right there. Which I probably can do, I just need to think about it some. Because there is an output, I think, on this thing. Because this is also the amp. So, you know, I can't split the mic here. No, I can't split the mic here before it hits the amp. It has to come out of the amp.
It's got to come out of the amp.
So, but if I can figure out a way to do that, I can just run a little cord right around here and plug right in and bang. And then we're using the same microphones. And it doesn't take any battery. The only thing with battery then is the camera, which I can plug in. Which is good. Yeah, I think down the far side, I think it'll run analog. So I run something like, I have one that is the red and the white to a single 3.5 millimeter. And if I can run that single 3.5 millimeter out. That's going to the personal PA system. So that's exactly what I might pull out that personal PA spot to move it to the YouTube channel.
There's two spots here on that.
Yeah, I wonder if it's mono or if we're just running one side of the channel.
You're on second, that's right near the flashlight.
Patch 1. And this is that what I mean? 3 out, patch 1. And then below that is power in. So yeah, I might just have to steal the, it's looking that way.
Is that the only
Off 2, this might work as an out as well. So I need to play with it. But, as long as I play with it, I should be able to probably get a power Because then this guy runs to one of the old like RCA
ones.
and then I just need to convert the RCA to 3.5 millimeter, and it should work. Keyword should. So yeah, I need to play with that, and I need to play with the color temperatures because I need to set it to manual so it stops changing its color temperature. Because like, look, if you look at this, if you look at the stream right now,
Yeah.
you see how it's turned all blue.
Right, it's sort of bluish.
That's because the white balance has changed. And if I stand in front of it for a second, it will probably change the white balance again. And it's going to take about 30 seconds for me to come in front of the screen.
Oh, it takes that long, yeah. Oh, I see.
So I need to mess with the color balancing. But but this is live on YouTube right now.
Right. So when you say, but you can set the color balance.
I can set the color balance so it stays,
Yeah.
I set it to manual rather than auto adjust. I had it on auto adjust because I had a bunch of kids filming trailers last week.
Right, yeah.
And they weren't interested in the science behind color balancing. So yeah, I need to set this back to manual. All right, but these guys don't. Because the camcorder has an internal mic. That now that I'm unplugged to this should be the hot mic.
So just see what that does.
You see what that does. So if you look at the hot mic,
In the gallery, we're learning about how line and color can be used to express emotion. You can see how lines and color evoke emotions, even in masks and handwritten. Let's look at some examples. No? Well, this room has that.
it's really light. You can't really, it doesn't take up at all.
Yeah.
So I need to figure out how to catch in there. And if I can figure out how to catch in there, and what balancing thing is easy. I just need to sit in here for a minute and make it.
Is this, Yeah, no, I was thinking. Those old, chords, the old, the speaker's got a note on it too.
Yeah, but none of the speakers up there.
But it's way up there, yeah.
Oh my gosh. No, what I should do is I should talk to Paul, who's one of our directors who does a lot of, who does some of the AV stuff and really more analog AV stuff. And worked at Western doing stuff with us for a long time. And Paul might have some tips too. But we should be able to figure out the mic thing. And if I can run that mic out into here, it'll run great.
Right.
And then I color balance it, and this is basically, so what you would see is, I will start, I'll conduct right here, and I can even see it on here.
Yeah.
And then I can, go up and lock to here.
It's kind of delay.
Yeah, the delay builds over time. But it doesn't get any longer than like 30 seconds or something. And again, the audio, because I'm catching through, so what I'm doing here is I'm using this software called Wirefence, which compiles the audio and the video, and then sends it as one package to YouTube. And then YouTube sends it up to the internet. And then this is what YouTube's getting. And we've been.
So what's the, I could go on my phone. Is that actually?
Yeah, theoretically it is public, I think, right now.
So what is the?
I'm running on my personal one, so it's like clodius1000 live stream. Let me see what, can I find anything here?
Okay, so you want to go, this is the link right here.
Okay. What is it? Oh, wait, okay. So it's HTTP.
HTTPS,
Okay.
colon, backslash,
Colon, backslash.
U2, and then a dot and B. So it's YouTube, and we're going to take a period between the U and the B.
Y-O-U-T U. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
U.B.E.
Backslash,
backslash. Okay.
small h, big H, Q, N,
This is capital.
Q, N, S, O,
That's the one. Okay.
537 U.
So the video is unavailable.
Interesting. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, that's a capital U. That's the problem. I did a small one.
Oh, sorry about that. I should have said that.
Oh, okay, no. That's a one. Sorry.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this out.
No, I'm just curious whether you're getting. I was curious how you're getting echo in the actual live feed, in the actual feed is what I was curious about. How you're getting echo when it's actually.
It was interesting. So what this is picking up is the sound of the feed.
It's the sound of the feed.
And now we're going to start getting feedback if it starts picking up and talking. But, yeah,
Did I see it then?
it was fine.
No, it looks good. It's just getting the mic.
Let's get the mic set up and then making sure the phone off won't mess up. So yeah, this will be how it works. So I'm going to be back here with my little construction setup running this. Okay. Now the end, I realized the biggest issue with this now, I'm going to end the stream since we kind of tested that. The biggest issue with this now